Well, here we are then. Welcome to Poole. Behind me, the Twin Sails Bridge. It's Explore My England. Poole Quay is located on the southern coast of England in the county of Dorset. It is Europe's largest natural harbour. Let's start our visit at the Sail Bridge. So this swing bridge was actually opened by Princess Anne in 2012, and it's fair to say it's had a few teething difficulties, but it basically opens like that, like Tower Bridge, and lets all the vessels go under this bridge. One way and another, of course, into the lagoon there, and it's called the Sail Bridge because it's shaped in the shape of a sail, not surprisingly, and it looks great. The bridge spans the channel which links Holles Bay with Poole Harbour and provides a second road link from Poole town centre to Hamworthy. Powered by two huge hydraulic rams which operate up to 15 times a day, the bridge takes just 2 minutes to fully open. Its unique sail-shaped lifting leaves reflect Poole's proud maritime and industrial heritage. The bridge has a pedestrian walkway which, when it's lowered in position, offers beautiful views across the natural beauty of Holles Bay. Also on the Holles Bay side of the bridge, along the West Quay Road, is Sunseeker's luxury yachts Poole Marina, and further up the harbour side, the Royal National Lifeboat Institution, RNLI, has its headquarters. Also in the Sunseeker Marina when we visited was the 28 feet Anna Victorious boat that took 4 men just over 37 days to row 3,000 miles across the Atlantic. As you walk down West Street in the Old Town towards the main quay, you come across the lovely St James's Church. The original church was built in 1142, but rebuilt in 1820, where the pine columns that support the roof were brought over from Newfoundland on the decks of Poole sailing brigs. The old Custom House is a Grade II listed Georgian building, originally built in 1747, but later rebuilt in 1813. It was the site of an infamous burglary in which 30 smugglers of the notorious Hawkers gang stole 2 tons of smuggled tea and 39 barrels of rum. When later convicted at the Old Bailey, they argued there was no crime committed, as they were just recovering their own goods. Today, the Custom House is a superb cafe, bar and bistro, offering freshly prepared dishes with local ingredients. And on a day like today, if you have got your boat in Poole Quay, it's absolutely glorious. The sun's shining, the seagulls are everywhere, and so are the people. It's lovely down here. A great way to explore more of the coastline and Poole's beautiful natural harbour is to jump on board one of the many boat trips leaving from the quay. Some of the adventures on offer include a scenic exploration along the famous Jurassic coast, trips showcasing the harbour and the exclusive Sandbanks coastline, or the dramatic chalk stack of Old Harry Rocks. Equally worth the trip is exploring the Wareham River or taking a longer cruise to the seaside town of Swanage. Most of the boats have open-air decks to experience the fresh sea air on a sunny day, and there are loos and refreshments on board for passenger comfort. Brownsea Island is a nationally important wildlife and nature reserve located in the harbour. If you're planning a trip, you will need to catch the foot ferry, which runs several times a day from the quayside. There is plenty to see strolling along the historic and bustling waterfront, and there is a great choice if you fancy stopping for a bite to eat, from charming pubs to well-appointed cafes and restaurants, lining the quayside with outdoor seating and waterside views. Seafood, of course, is a speciality in many establishments, serving shellfish, crab and lobster straight off the boat. That includes, of course, the good old British fish and chips, and if you have the dedication and equipment, you can catch your own. They tell me there's lots of different fish species you can catch in these waters. So this is Poole Quay Marina behind me here. It can accommodate up to 125 vessels, up to 35 meters long. If you're arriving by boat, Poole Quay Boat Haven and Poole Marina are the perfect place to reserve a berth whilst you explore. There are also jet ski and personal watercraft that operate from this site. And down the far end of the quay, we have the Fisherman's Marina. So right up the end of Poole Quay, this is the fishing end where all the fishermen have their vessels, all their boats, and you can tell if you're this end because they got lobster pots everywhere, and it's a little bit sniffy. But you can also hire boats, go out on a boat yourself, and go fishing for the day or the afternoon. Plenty of mackerel and sea bass, things like that, around off this quay, so it's well worth a trip down to this far end of the quay. So that's a look at Poole Quay today, and it's well worth a visit if you're down this way, Poole, Dorset. We'll move along the coast now and go along to Sandbanks. Well, that's it from Poole Quay. Day 2 of our visit to Poole took us further down the harbour side to Sandbanks. The weather decided to get a bit stormy with leaden skies, but the kite surfers were certainly making the most of it. So this is the Sandbanks side of Poole Harbour then, looking across to Brownsea Island. Now this side of the harbour they do all sorts of water sports. You can do paddle boarding, hire a boat, there's kite surfing, you can get all the lessons and hire all the equipment as well. Sandbanks is a water sports paradise with the shelter of the large harbour offering ideal conditions to enjoy your chosen sport. All ages are out enjoying the water, with several places offering equipment hire and training, so it doesn't matter if you haven't got your own gear and have never done it before. Whether you're on your own looking for lessons or part of a group, it's easy to take part in the fun. Sandbanks lives up to its name with its popular beach. Soft golden sand and crystal clear waters are a big attraction in the summer. There is also a car ferry which connects to other beaches further along the coast. So looking west then, you have the Old Harry Rocks, which is the little bit that juts out there, and also the Purbeck Peninsula comes out there. That's looking west. So you have some great sailing routes through there. Lots of boats come down from Poole Harbour and sail out that way. Fantastic. Well, right, that's it from Poole and Sandbanks then. Don't forget to check out our website and and click the links down below and subscribe to our channel as well. And we'll see you next time.